Hello, Ryan. Our mother Sandra asked both of us, do you regret not participating in activities other than sports as a kid, i.e., Boy Scouts, playing an instrument, or camping, etc.? I heard your answer first, and I believe my approach to parenting in terms of how much and in what directions to push your kids would be very similar. Do whatever you want to do as long as it's something generally worthwhile. But, of course, I have some bias, and that's not totally unavoidable. So, as a kid, my life was pretty much school, family, and sports. We didn't really frequent church quite enough to be considered church folk, and none of our family ever had much of a hobby outside of the world of sports. And the vast majority of my friends as a kid were directly through sports. And what I really appreciate about our parents is that they were active, sometimes a bit too active maybe, as participants in our lives. They were always present, involved, and got us to participate in something. And the first option, and often the only option, was sports. In my opinion, as someone who has only experience from the child side and not the parent side, 90% of the parent's job is to provide basic safety and security for the health and well-being, to be engaged in the child's life, to give them plenty of opportunities to succeed in whatever it is they choose to do. We were very fortunate to have been dealt a winning hand. To ask for better parents and a better childhood than the one that we got would be pretty horrendous. We had parents who loved us and made us a priority and gave us a good amount of freedom as we got older. That being said, maybe the only thing I would have changed would have been to try something in the non-sports world as a kid. This isn't something I dwell on or lose sleep over, and I'm sure if I had really pressed to try an instrument or join the drama club, I could have convinced William and Sandra eventually. These options weren't off the table, if memory serves me correct. They just weren't front and center like sports were. But even if I took art classes and sang in the choir and went camping on the weekends, I would have missed out on something. As an adult, I can choose how I want to spend my time. I'm certainly self-conscious about some of my weaknesses, like how even now I can barely ride a bike, but for the most part, I'm willing to try something new if I really want to. And I have the humility and confidence in the person I am that if I make a fool of myself trying something brand new, that's fine. It's a fun opportunity as long as I'm with good people. Plus, I love having friends in different worlds. I'm often an expert at some things, and more often, I get to be a novice and learn about things that are pretty common for others. It's so refreshing to discover new cultures and new perspectives and new people. And at the same time, it's never too late to get involved in something else. So, to answer your question, Sandra, no, I don't regret not participating in Boy Scouts or camping, but maybe I would have liked to have dabbled in painting or have played the guitar. Sports gave me the foundation of the high quality life I've had so far, and I've got enough health, time, and resources that's nothing's stopping me from starting something new if I really want to.